What's going on, guys? Luca here, back with another video, and I'm here to give my 2 cents on what we just witnessed. The Philadelphia 76ers are going home. They get upset by the Atlanta Hawks. How about them Hawks? They're going to the Eastern Conference Finals in what is shaping up to be one of the most unpredictable postseasons in a very long time. So I want to talk about this one, guys. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new. Ring the bell. But let's first start with the Atlanta Hawks before we get into the Philadelphia 76ers, because I got a lot to say about them. For this Atlanta Hawks team, I tip my hat to you. I tip my Blue Jays hat to you, because this Atlanta Hawks team proved everybody wrong. I don't know if anybody had this Hawks team at the start of the season getting to the conference finals. If you did, I shake your hand. I virtually shake your hand, because that is very damn impressive. This Hawks team came out of nowhere. Yes, we knew they were going to be good. Yes, we knew they had good young pieces. Yes, we knew Trae Young was a very good player. But I don't think anybody expected this Hawks team to blossom as quickly as they did. What they have been able to accomplish so far in this postseason has been remarkable. This team plays so well. Credit Nate McMillan for getting this group ready to go, because ever since he entered the picture as the head coach for this Hawks team, this team has been unstoppable. This is a team that is fun to watch. This is a team that plays hard every single game. This is a team that gives it their all. And this is a team that you cannot write off. I mean, take this series, for example. They had double-digit deficits in 2 games, and they came back to win both of those games in game number 4 and 5. And then in game 7, in front of a hostile crowd of Philadelphia, they do that, and they beat the Sixers 103-96. And once again, it was guys like Herter, guys like Trae Young, making big play after big play with the game on the line to send the Sixers packing, to send that fan base into a frenzy, and to get this Hawks team to the conference finals. I think it's their second ever conference finals ever, if I'm not mistaken. But this Hawks team has been fun to watch, man. And I'm telling you guys one thing. I am fully cheering for this Hawks team next round. I want this Hawks team to beat the Bucks, and I hope this Hawks team some way, somehow makes it to the NBA Finals, because they are fun. They're a Cinderella team. They're the underdog, and I love myself a good underdog story. So, again, credit to the Hawks and your fan base. You know, you guys are probably going nuts right now. Enjoy it. Embrace it, because I know how it feels to get to a conference finals, get to a finals, win the championship. I'm a Raptors fan, so soak it all up. Okay, now let's talk about the Philadelphia 76ers. I mean, this is just a colossal failure. The Philadelphia 76ers going into the season on paper were good enough to get to an NBA Finals. I confidently picked this team to get to at least a conference finals. Joel Embiid playing like an MVP. You have Doc Rivers coming on over to coach this team. You go out and get guys like Seth Curry, who was remarkable this season. Danny Green, I know he didn't play much in the postseason. But this team was ready to go. This team was ready to fight with the likes of the Nets and the Bucks, who are off to the Eastern Conference Finals, for a chance to win the NBA title. They look impressive in the first series, taking care of business against a team that they should have easily beat. Then they take on this Hawks team, and they left the door open all series long, and it ended up backfiring big time. Game number 4, the Sixers had a double-digit lead. They allow the Hawks to come back and win. Game number 5, in one of the worst playoff collapses in history, up by 25. Or 26, I think it was. And they lose the game to the Hawks. There is no reason why this series should have even gone to a 7th game. But in typical Philadelphia fashion, the Sixers blew a great opportunity and they choked away this series. I feel bad for Joel Embiid, because my goodness, this dude gave it his all on one leg. He was playing his heart out. He was playing like the MVP candidate that he has been this season. But when push came to shove, the dude could not get any consistent help. I mean, Seth Curry was also good. He had a lot of good moments in this series. He balled out. He made his older brother, Steph, proud. But what about the other guys? And by other guys, I got to just start with this. Ben Simmons, you are going to be the most hated man in Philly by the time the night is over. This dude cannot hit a damn shot. This dude cannot hit a damn free throw. He was an absolute liability out there. And to me, he did not look confident at all, especially towards the end of this Game 7. I mean, not to mention, Ben Simmons was wide open underneath the basket. All he had to do was lay it up or dunk it home. And the dude passed it up to his teammate who went to the line and then ended up making 1 out of 2 free throws. And you consider Ben Simmons to be a superstar? You want this guy to be one of the faces of your franchise? And this dude came up small in big moments? I said it from the start. I've never been a fan of Ben Simmons. I think he's extremely overrated, and this series and playoff run has proven that. And I can't believe this Philadelphia 76ers team did not trade for Kyle Lowry, a guy who I thought would have gotten them over the top to at least the conference finals, and instead they put all their trust in Ben Simmons. How can you have a point guard and have faith and trust in your point guard when he cannot shoot? Ben Simmons, an offensive liability. Yes, he is great defensively. I'm not going to take that away from him. But in the playoffs, when you need to get buckets, when you need your big-time players to step up and score, he flat out disappointed. This Sixers team have a lot of questions to answer, and they are going to get absolutely ripped up by the Philadelphia media, and I'm all here for it, man, because this Sixers team deserves to get ripped up by the Philadelphia media. And I got a couple of good friends here on YouTube. Shout out to Philly Take with RB, who do a great job covering the Sixers. I know they're going to have a lot to say about this team because this is their team that they have watched all season long. But coming from my perspective, the Raptors fan, this is a total choke job. This is a total disgrace. The Philadelphia 76ers were designed to at least get to the conference finals this year, and they once again fell short and once again couldn't get the job done. I know a lot of people are going to blame Doc. Yes, Doc, I think, is overrated too because this dude continues to fall short of getting out of the second round. But at the end of the day, the players did not come up big when they needed to. You have a Game 7 at home, damn it. You're playing a Hawks team that you should beat. You have more playoff experience. You got guys who have been there before. And the Sixers unable to close the door on the Atlanta Hawks. I mean, it's tough, man. Tobias Harris, 24 points tonight. Embiid 31 against Seth Curry, balled out, but nothing else. Nothing else. And Ben Simmons, 5 points tonight. 13 assists, 8 rebounds, but 5 points from your quote-unquote second-best player. It's unacceptable. The Philly media is going to rip him to shreds. And like I said, I think he is the new villain of Philly. That title belonged to Carson Wentz a short while ago. It is going to be now placed on Ben Simmons. I don't think Ben Simmons is going to be back. I really don't. I said that this was going to be the final year for that duo of Ben and Embiid to win something together. They're not going to get the job done. The Sixers got to trade Ben. They got to, retool this roster because clearly this team's not good enough and clearly that duo is not good enough to get to an NBA Finals, let alone a conference finals. So, unbelievable stuff, man. I'm shocked. I'm surprised. I did not expect this. I had the Sixers winning the series as a lot of people did, and the Philadelphia and the Atlanta Hawks, they came flying high, and this is a team playing with a lot of momentum. And anytime you catch a team who's hot, playing with a lot of momentum, you can't make mistakes, and you can't leave the door open like the Sixers just did because they're going to burn you, and they're going to make you pay, and that's exactly what the Hawks did. So whether you're a Sixers fan watching this or NBA fan, Raptors fan watching this, let me know what your reaction was to this, collapse by the Sixers. This colossal failure is what I'm calling it because it is. It is. It's a colossal failure for the Philadelphia 76ers, and I feel for their fans. And yeah, maybe you'll be saying, how can you feel for their fans, Luca? Well, you know what? I do. Because I watched this series. I watched those leads that were choked away. That was pathetic. Downright pathetic. So anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts on this series. What's your reaction to the Hawks getting on through and your reaction to the Sixers losing here in the second round? Again, drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you aren't new, and ring the bell. I will be going live on Tuesday, by the way, for the draft lottery. Hopefully my Raptors can win the NBA draft lottery. That would be great. And then following that, I'll be going live for Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals between the Clippers and the Suns. What a Final Four, man. Who would have thought the Final Four would be Clippers, Suns, Bucks, Hawks at the start of the season? Unbelievable stuff. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Until next time, be great and stay blessed. Peace out.